Spoilers if you ain't seen the Chainsaw Man movie, son. I'm finna spoil it, so get out of the video, please. Oh my God, the Chainsaw Man movie, son, was peak. I do want to say though, if you came for a detailed ass analysis on the movie, you came to the wrong place. I'm just a dude who like anime, son. I just want to talk about the movie in general. I'm not finna sit there and compare how Reze left boob was not as big as her right boob and is not manga accurate to her big ass basketballs. Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. Was they big in the manga though, son? So, okay, one of y'all at least tell me, cause like I ain't read the manga. Like, was they big? But anyways, though, I'm finna give my version of a review. I call it a hood review, cause son, you know, I'm straight out the trenches, son. You know, I done took out 10 niggas in the streets, so I really be in the field. I be putting in work, son. I totally don't live in the suburbs. Obviously though, I can't show footage from the movie, son, so y'all gotta bear with me and just work with me, please. All right, let's get to it, cause I got a lot to say about this movie. First off, dingy date with Makima. Oh my God. So first off, son, I felt bad for my son Dingy. He really thought he was finna crack some, son. That nigga was bricked up in the theater, bro. He thought he was finna get topped off in the theater. April Fools. She made him watch, I think it was 12 movies if I remember. You sat there and watched 12 movies. Gang, you could have at least gave my son, gave my son a little hand, could have gave my son something. Bro, that nigga did not want to watch the movies. He thought he was finna crack something, bro. Do some of y'all actually go to the movie, son, for the whole day to the end of the night? Gang, I can't imagine doing that. That seems so boring. Look, son, if you caught up on the manga, son, do not spoil in the comments, please. But I do have a feeling, son, that Makima is dead playing with this man. I'm not, bro. She's never letting him crack. And I hate to break it to him. Like, how do I tell him, y'all? He's not cracking nothing. So that was like one thing I found funny about the movie, bro. It's just the fact that, gang, this has to be the worst date idea ever. And I could see it in Dingy's face. He did not want to be there. But speaking of Dingy, my next thing about the movie is Dingy is OD going and easy. Son, that boy do not think with his brain. He thinking with his other head, bro. That nigga don't care. Son, he really one of them ones that'll do anything for some cat. Son, he doing anything for the hoes, bro. He don't care what it is. Son, this man fall for anything, bro. Any girl that show him any type of affection, he down to crack. Bro, Dingy, you can't be just cracking anything. Nigga, that's how your meat go burn off, son. One day you just gonna be chilling, son. You gonna go to the bathroom, you peeing out blood, son. Then your meat itching crazy. Now you scratching like, damn, son, my shit burning. Now what? You can't just be cracking everything. With him being so OD going and easy though, it didn't lead him into some bad situations. If you a girl and you go and show him any type of affection, you are easily able to get into his inner circle. And once you get into his inner circle, it's easy to betray him and get him going. And that's exactly what Reze did. And I actually feel bad for him, bro, because you can really tell that Dingy really just wants something like, and I don't mean like some as in some cat. I mean, he really just wants some love, bro, because that's his interpretation of love. And actually, that brings me to my next topic about Reze being easy. Like, I know that she was just trying to get Dingy to drop his guard and make him think that he could trust her just so she could steal his chainsaw heart. But gang, I ain't lying, bro. She was finna take that shit to the next level. She would have been cowgirling on this nigga just to get his chainsaw heart. And I ain't gonna lie, I would have fell for it too. I can't lie though, son. They had so much sentimental moments. I really thought like she actually like was feeling him for real, for real. I thought maybe she would, change her ways and be like, you know what? Nah, I can't do it. I can't take his heart. I love him. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong. Son, when they got to the little fireworks scene and she went in for the kiss and she literally just eviscerated this nigga, like, bro, bit his tongue off and then just started literally just ripping pieces of this man off, son. I was like, Dingy, no! Son, I almost had to go in the film and help him myself. I felt the betrayal in my heart, gang, and the way Dingy was looking at her, son, that shit pissed me off, son. I feel bad for him. He really felt betrayed. He was like, wow, that's how she moving? That's like, your girlfriend went off to college, son, and you chilling at home like, babe, I hope it's going good, I'm rooting for you. And all of a sudden, son, some football player, bro, he hit you up, he like, hey, I can get your number, bro. You FaceTime me, like, I wonder what he got to tell me, son, maybe they about to get me on the team. No, bro, he FaceTime you, son, he punching straight dick in your girl, bro, son, and then you look at his shit, and it's like, damn, his shit dumb long, son, like, he got the water bottle on him, son, and you look at your shit, and you like, damn, I got the worm on me. It's like, damn, Like, that's how I felt. Hey, I have to say this now, and this leads me to my next topic. When I seen Reze pull that collar and she transformed, that has to be the coldest transformation we've seen in that whole series so far. Bro, the Bomb Devil cold as fuck. Son, her combat skills was crazy. The way she was handling them niggas. Once Typhoon Devil came into play also, oh my god, it was just even worse. And that leads me to my next topic, son. Because the fact is, after Typhoon Devil got beat, you know, and it was Dingy versus Bomb Devil 1-on-1. Bro, this man get the bright idea to try to drown both of them. I can't lie though, when it cut to the next scene and they was on the beach and they was both back in their human forms and Dingy decided to save her, son, I was like, wow, bro. Dingy, you really is like a stand-up guy. Him deciding to spare her really showed like you cannot let hatred consume you. No matter what a person does you respond in gratitude and happiness and kindness. You should never respond in any negative frequencies. I'm trying to sound smart, son, but it ain't fucking working. At the end, when Reze tried to run back to Dingy because she realized she really liked bro, and she got absolutely slaughtered by Angel and Makima, son. Makima really on another level, bro. Son, they no diff the fuck out of her, like. And when you really think about it, Reze, honestly, I feel bad for her because she's really just a product of her environment. It sucks because this is all she knows. All she knows is slaughtering people and doing this and doing that. She's literally a weapon. I felt bad. Like, Dingy was probably her first real taste of, like, feelings. And that's sad, gang. I ain't gonna fake. Damn. The last two things I want to talk about is one thing. Angel and Aki and they parallels, bro. With Angel, you know, hating humans and Aki hating devils, it's crazy because they really do care for each other. And I found that actually cool, bro. Because I really fuck with them as a duo, not gonna lie. And the very last thing I want to say is the MVP of the movie had to have been Shark Fiend. Oh my, bro, Shark Fiend was saving this nigga back to back. Son, Dingy ain't got no scrap abilities. Hey, that shit better change, bro. In the next upcoming seasons, that boy Dingy better be cold as fuck. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm trying to stay unspoiled, so please don't spoil in the comments. Anyways, though, if you made it to the end, I'm very surprised because, like, I didn't give, like, a real review. I just wanted to talk about the movie. But anyways, though, son, I appreciate it. I love y'all boys, man. Always follow your dreams, bro. And yeah, love y'all boys. I'm out, and I'm be back with another one soon.